dribbling for bags. Okay, the setup of this game is we're going to put a variety of hula hoops around the pavilion. As you can see, we have already done that. We have different colors around the wood floor. Now, I purposely put some pieces of tape inside the hula hoops, so that way you know exactly where your hula hoop needs to be. So try to keep it in that spot. What I've also done is placed a variety of bean bags on pieces of tape in the middle of the wood floor. And you notice if you look over to the wood, they are 3 separate piles. So we want to try to even the bean bags out and put them separately on those pieces of tape. Okay? And of course, that is inside the middle of the group. Now, what we're going to do is place groups of about 2 or 3 around the hula hoops. So there's your setup right there. Okay? And then, of course, the first person in each group is going to have the basketball. Now, the way we play this game, once the music starts, okay, the first person is going to begin dribbling their ball towards the middle, towards the beanbags. Once they get there, they're going to pick up how many bags?
1.
Just 1 bag. They're going to drop it off inside their hula hoop and then, of course, go to the end of their line. Now, when you get back to your hula hoop, obviously you're at the end, so the second person in line, who is now the first, is going to repeat the exact same thing. Go pick up a bag, bring it back to your hoop, and then, of course, drop it off, and then go to the end of your line. Now, eventually, all the bags are going to be gone from the middle, especially after about the second or third round. We only have 24 bags in the middle, so once they're all gone, you begin to what? Begin stealing from the other hoops. So now you're going across, or to the side. There's 10 hoops to choose from. You're going to take a bag from that team, bring it back to your hula hoop, and this keeps continuing. Now, eventually, the music is going to stop, okay? Once it stops, any team with how many? 3 or more bags is the what?
Winner!
So when you go to look for bean bags, I would purposely look, not for the group that has 1. They're obviously not going to win the game. I would look for the groups, especially the ones that are kind of in the corner. They seem to be forgotten about. You want to kind of dribble ahead and look and see, okay, that team has 3. Okay, that team has 7. Probably need to go for the team that has 7. So again, you want to use a little strategy and try to go for the teams that you know are already winning. Okay? Now, the rules of this game, okay, only take what?
1 bag.
Same thing like when we played Treasure Island. That's always the magic number. We take 1 at a time. Please do not steal from your what? There's 10 hula hoops out here. That means that there is 7 people you can steal from. There's 2 people that you cannot steal from.
What?
Well, Coach Tinsley, why can I not steal from my neighbor? Because common sense says that if this red steals from orange, what is orange going to do? They're going to come right back and steal the same beanbag. And you're just basically canceling each other out. Okay? So again, try to go across. You don't have to go across the pavilion, but just, like I said, you've got 4 or 5 people that are close to you that you can steal from. Okay? And again, that takes what? And what? Okay, again, we already know what that is. You always give me a reason not to trust you like you did yesterday. So again, I say not trust you, I mean trust you. Sorry, I do trust you. You all, well, I didn't say it right. I said you always give me a reason not to trust you.
What?
Okay, you're wrong.
Being mean.
I'm wrong. I am mean. I am so sorry.
You're wrong.
You always give me a reason to trust you, so please keep that in mind, okay? And finally, you must be able to maintain your dribble the entire time, okay? So try to keep the dribble going as you're going from place to place. Now you notice those kids, they're playing it differently. They're stealing bean bags from across the gym. But I just pulled that video because it's exactly what you're doing.
Except you can go anywhere.
Yeah, but they're just going across the gym. We're going all over the place. It looks like of hot shots. Okay, so what's going to happen now, you can see we have spread poly spots all around the pavilion, around the basketball goals. Now this time with your group of 2, okay, the first person, once again, is going to take off, but they're going to dribble out to any poly spot that they want to. Okay, and then once they're there, of course, they will take their shot at the closest basketball hoop. So you can see on the screen, the stars represent the people. So they'll come out to any poly spot they choose and take their shot. Now, with that being said, okay, let's look real quick on how we shoot a basketball.
To be in, all right? We don't want the elbow to stray out. And what this does is we get the hand placement and the elbow in. Now everything is in line to go ahead and shoot it and aim exactly for your target. And then as we go up to shoot the ball, we want that ball to be in the shooting pocket right here. Really, ideally, you go straight up. So you're not shooting from here, you're not shooting from there, but keeping the elbow in will allow for the shot to remain on that plane, and then we're releasing the ball with the follow-through.
By no means do I expect a 20-second video to make y'all experts in shooting, okay? But at least you can look at the pictures up there and see that you want your elbows in and you want to be pushing from your chest, okay? That's just to help you use your entire arm to be able to extend out. If your elbows are out like him, okay, then basically you're not using this part of your arm. You're only using from your elbow to your wrist. Okay, but when you go from your chest, you're able to extend your arm all the way up, okay? See, the best shooter in the world right there, Steph Curry, that's pretty much his shot right there, and you can see. Now, look at the screen. Is his feet leaving the floor eventually?
Yes.
That's called a jump shot. Now, by no means do you really have to do that. He's obviously shooting from behind the three-point line, so he's using his leg muscles. But some of these poly spots are so close, you only need to use your arm. You can still bend your knees, but as you get further away, you do want that extra push, so that's why they call it a jump shot. Huh? Yeah, exactly. In fact, I'm about to put some poly spots that are far away, and you'll see why I'm holding these in just a second, okay? So again, you come out, take your shot, okay? If you happen to make the basket, first thing you need to do is pick up the what? Don't go get your ball, because then other kids come and stand on that spot and they have no idea that it belongs to you. So grab that first. Nobody's going to take your ball, okay? And then of course place it in your team's hoop. Hand the basketball to the next person in line and go to the what? Unless you're by yourself, just go again. Now if you make a basket from a blue poly spot, which I'm about to move those super far away, okay, you're going to leave the poly spot where it's at. You're only going to get your ball, go to a hula hoop that's not yours, take one beanbag from that team and bring it back to your hula hoop, okay? Do you take the poly spot? No. Blue always stays put. You're only grabbing one of the bags out of people's hula hoops, okay? Once again, what's the word? Okay, nobody's really watching where you're shooting from, so yeah, you do have the option to shoot from anywhere and go take a beanbag, but that obviously ruins it for everybody. So as always, please show integrity. You got to really work for the blue one where I'm putting it from, okay? Now, when the music stops, okay, each team is going to count their points, and here's why blue is so important. All the beanbags are worth what? So any beanbag you have right now, how many points does everybody have? You've got 10, okay? Now I wouldn't concentrate so much on these, because while you're missing from here, other people are making these, and obviously this is going to start adding up past that. So sometimes this isn't the best option, okay? So if you're not such a great shooter, I would probably concentrate on the ones that are a little bit closer, okay? And then obviously team with the most points is the winner. All right, rules of this game, real quick. If you miss your shot, what does it say? Integrity, okay? And again, we are not experts in shooting, so I really don't care how you shoot a basketball, okay? And neither do your friends. As long as you make it in the basket, that's all we care about, okay? And please do not shoot more than once, because your friend is waiting for you at the hula hoop, okay? They don't want to watch you shoot all day. All right, and we already said hand the basketball. Do not guard your bags. Do not hide them, like we said before. And what does that say?
Try to maintain.
Good.